guys going to the Hilton Riverside?
Okay. So how y'all doing?
I'm thinking of running for president.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So this is the crew.
Sounds good, man. So you promoting yourself today?
Yes, I'm here for the Southern Republican Leadership Conference, but
Oh, that's good.
I'm a kind of a different kind of Republican.
Oh, you're a different kind?
I'm an independent Republican. So I'm going to shake it up a little bit here because
You're going to make it work, right?
I'm going to make it work, bring some people, open up the party as opposed to a lot of others who are trying to exclude people.
That sounds good.
Are you ready for 2012? America is based on founding documents. And that's the Bible. Governor Sarah Palin.
When they say, yes, we can, we say, oh, no, you don't.
You know, it's really difficult for a state senator from the state of Louisiana to ask the governor to leave.
Fred who? Fred who? That's me.
Fred. Okay. Excellent. Mixing it up, man.
Making a little history tomorrow, yeah. Call myself the gay Shirley Chisholm.
Hello, hello. Have you heard about Fred
Thompson?
Oh, close. A new Fred.
We enjoy the most conservative state Supreme Court.
357-1290 for you to talk to our guest in our first segment this morning.
Welcome back to the conversation. I'm Jan Michelson. We're broadcasting live from the Iowa State Fair.
The next presidential election, not till 2012, and yet we have folks stopping by the state of New Hampshire who are sampling the water, so to speak.
Fred Karger is here. He's a Republican, and he's also a gay rights activist, and he wants to bring those two roles together in the Republican presidential race here in Iowa. You're welcome to join us right now.
You have Democrats and folks on TV and radio saying that the Republicans are all about hate. Are you one of these big, bad Republicans with a sheet in the closet?
I am an openly gay Republican, which is...
Wait. Now, that's a pretty big moment for presidential candidates being here in New Hampshire. And you're a Republican. So this should be pretty interesting.
You need to explain that. Well, you don't need to, but I'm assuming that you're prepared to.
I was always in the closet, and it was a horrible double life I lived.
Really embarrassed about being a Republican, are you?
You sure you're a Republican now? Because you weren't born Republican, were you?
I pretty much was.
I reject the concept of gay. I'm not a heterosexual. I'm a guy.
Uh-huh.
You're a guy. Now, what you choose to do with your body parts, none of my darn business. But I reject the identity. It's a scam invented in the 50s by Kinsey.
Why is that something that needs to be known when you run for president?
It's not just for me, but for millions of young people out there. I want to help inspire them, and there's certainly some people who are looking at running for president who I would say are homophobic and treat gay people in a very terrible way.
Just had a great lunch here, and this young man asked me what the significance of this pin is.
I just started talking to him because I saw the lapel of the American flag and the gay flag.
And he just got this reaction, which I'd never gotten before.
I was like, I'd be more than happy to volunteer for something like that.
I just admire your courage. It's so cute.
It's pretty cool.
Me and my partner would be more than happy to bartend for you guys.
I think it's great. I think it's going to be a great time. It will be a change for the United States of America, for sure.
When I started this odyssey, I went to Washington, D.C.
Condoleezza Rice's office, please. I went to the University of Denver with her. Condi?
Then I went up to New York. That wasn't as fruitful because I was having trouble getting meetings set up. The few meetings I got were canceled. I was pretty discouraged. Then I drove with my cousin to Connecticut, and we stopped at his parents' house. Let me introduce you, everybody. This is Mary Jane Karger, Kevin Miniter. His mother is very active after Dave came out.
I was a school social worker for 30-some years, realized that there was a whole population of youth that I wasn't addressing in my own job.
She's a board member of GLSEN, which teaches diversity in the high schools.
He said, I'm just not so sure this is the thing I should be doing right now. And that's when I said, oh, it is. Honey, it is.
Fred Karger!
This is the moment in time. Fred can come forward. He has that kind of charisma. He's been in politics for so long.
He did so much for explaining to our community how Prop 8 went wrong.
Everybody know Daniel Choi, our Grand Marshal and true American hero?
All of your work. You stand up for what America stands up for. You need to be president.
I'm going to be talking to the gay-straight alliances at the different colleges and universities.
because this is the group of activists whom I want to really engage. I have scheduled a talk for you on Thursday at 1 p.m. at the Rockefeller Center. I'm very excited about the event. Let me know if this works. This is at Dartmouth, where my grandfather went to college, for whom I was named.
He wasn't gay.
Well, his son was.
So you have a gay uncle?
Had. He killed himself when I was 21. Very traumatic for me, because everybody always compared me to him. You look just like Buddy, you sound just like Buddy, you remind me of Buddy, and all that. And I used to see him in the bars, actually, and I would hide. The first time I ever went out in Chicago, my uncle's there, my cool bachelor uncle, who supposedly dated, they called them showgirls. You know, like the actresses or something in plays. I sobbed and sobbed, and then, you know, it turns out I'm gay like Buddy, and that's when I started going to the 3 different shrinks to change. And all 3, luckily, said, you know, there's nothing we can do. We'll be happy to work with you, but you know, we can't switch. This is in the early 70s, so you know, then it was common that, you know, that reparative therapy worked.
I first met Fred at a birthday party for a friend of his. I learned he was a Republican, but, you know, we had a lot of things in common. We share a lot of the same values. So we became better friends over the years. It was interesting because he's basically a community organizer, seeking the same kind of change that we're seeking to make the world a better place, especially for LGBT young people.
This is really an opportunity, I think, for New Hampshire and for the nation and the world to see that America's not a place where you have to hide who you are.
I am Jamie Comtois. When you create public conversation around your beliefs, you inform, you inspire, and in essence, you move people to that belief system.
So the American people, if you don't think one person can make a difference, it's because you're sitting there on your couch wondering why can't one person make a difference.
I'm a gay guy who can run for president.
Running for president creates opportunity for conversation and public discourse.
If some of these Republicans want to start attacking our community, I'm going to be in their face.
It's all a part of creating the United States of America in our image.
It's very personal for me, as someone who's worked in politics for so long, who's always wanted to run for office, but never could, I thought, because I was gay.
Hey, Fred Karger!
I've got Fred Karger here. He is not the conventional conservative candidate that you would expect.
There's an openly gay Republican. They keep running for president.
I haven't heard any of this, and I'm very happy I haven't.
I don't know what they're going to dig up on me. I don't know what this road is going to be like.
You're going to have some angst out there from a lot of people. Are you prepared to defend yourself? Do you have a war chest?
The Republican Party has a magnificent history of caring and compassion and civil rights. And don't forget, our first Republican president, Abraham Lincoln, had a significant role in ending slavery.
I'm doing this on behalf of millions of people, and I want to be a good representative. We got a little low energy thing going on today. We're going to have to rally. I don't want to be embarrassed, and I don't want our cause to be embarrassed. I'm just really spent. And I hope not to let my community down.
Tomorrow's a big day.
We're about to potentially make history, so it's a big deal.
Yeah, just like Jimmy Carter, he's a micromanager.
I'm scared, I'm excited, I'm apprehensive. You don't know if anyone's going to show up.
You ever know where the Marlboro room is for the press conference?
That's what we hadn't been asked.
There are a lot of people in this country that are living in the closet. I want to give them
some inspiration and some hope that anyone can run for president.
We just had someone walk in, and he's not supportive of emphasizing that Fred might be the first openly gay candidate.
threw me a punch.
But I'm going to be in this thing to make a big difference.
A new chapter in American history begins in New Orleans today.
Welcome to the Republican debate.
Go back to California, Fred. You're not in the debate.
I wanted to be the one gay voice in tonight's debate.
This question comes from the soldier serving in Iraq.
Fred, did they let you in?
I'm the guy they left out.
Sorry you got left out.
Well, get the next one.
Okay.
I'm getting the next day. See ya.